welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry I have not posted in like 2 or 3 months. My schedule has just been crazy busy. I've been flying a lot, I've been traveling, I've been, all over the place, so I haven't really had a chance to sit down and post a video, but here I am, and I promise the next one will not be like in 2 or 3 months. I promise to be more updated with my videos. So this video is going to be an update and a questions video. Questions that I get asked a lot, questions that people have left me under my videos or in messages. So let's get started. So let's start off with the update. Since you last saw me, I actually transferred back to New York. I was in Miami and I did it for about 3 months, and I was just decided that Miami wasn't the place for me, even though it's a lot closer to home. I just felt like I had a better experience in New York. I had a lot of better flying opportunities in New York with international travel and all that good stuff, and on reserve I was getting used a lot more than I was in Miami. Since I'm a commuter, it's a lot easier for me to go out to be on trips than to be sitting at the airport all day. So I made that decision and I'm happy right now. So I might transfer back one day, who knows, but for now I'm good. Sorry if I keep looking down. I did write everything down and I'm answering them in order. So some of the things that I've done since you last saw me, let's see, I just told you I switched bases. I've been doing lots of traveling. I've been to Colombia, I've been to Dominican Republic, I went on a cruise with my, and all these things I've done with just me and my boyfriend, which have been amazing. Gives us time to like get away and be together. We both get to like cross things off our bucket list, which is awesome, and I get to do the things, really cool things with the guy I love, so it's awesome. So yeah, and also another good thing about this job, guys, is you get discounts to like incredible things. Like we went on a cruise, it was awesome, and I got it for a super cheap price because I work for the airline. We get special rates, so that was awesome. So we also did Six Flags in Texas, which also was cool. We went to Denver, we went skiing in Denver, and that was so much fun. Like I had never seen snow. I took my little sister and my cousin, and we just it was for her birthday, and we my boyfriend had never been to Denver and always wanted to go to Denver. My sister had always wanted to go to Denver, so 2 rocks with 1 stone, and I got to bring my cousin, so it was really cool. I'm trying to think of some other things I did. I said Colombia, Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic went for my birthday, and then Colombia we went to go visit his family, my boyfriend's family, for his mom's birthday, which was so cool, and I love going over there. I've been there a few times, and it's been awesome. Some other cool things that I've done, I've had a lot of cool long layovers, which also my boyfriend comes with me on most of them, or at least the long ones. Like we've done Miami, which the hotel that we stay at is on the beach, so we get to do the beach, and it's nice. We did this last week, and I'm actually very tan. I'm so happy. I actually look like I'm supposed to, like, considering I'm Hispanic, like I'm dark now, so that's cool. And what else? I've done long LA, which I've been to LA like countless times, but this time I got to do I got to ride this, like, I didn't even know LA had like a subway, like an underground train. Like I don't know what they call it in LA, but I had no idea they even had one, and I went on one for the first time, and it was so cool. It takes you lots of places. It's so cool, and I can't believe I didn't even know that existed. So I love LA, so it's been so awesome that I've been able to have long layover. I went to San Francisco for the first time, and that was awesome because I'd never been to San Francisco, and it was amazing. The weather was perfect. It was like 2 people from my crew, and we walked from the hotel. We actually did it. We walked all the way to the bridge and back, and our hotel is like a good 5 miles from the bridge, so that was cool. And I wish I knew all the names of these places that I went. But in San Francisco, like it's like called like the most crooked road or something. We went up that, and I got a good workout in doing that. The most crooked road. We saw what's it called? Aztec. I can't think of the name, where they kept all the criminals. I know what Alcatraz. Alcatraz. So we went to Alcatraz, we saw the sea lions, and it was just, I just can't wait to go back. It was so great. I loved it. It was so fun. That's an update on me. Now, let's move on to the questions that you guys have asked me. So I have 5 questions here, and the questions are: how much sleep do I get? How much is flight attendant school? How to apply? Advice on getting the job, and what are all the right things to do at your flight attendant interview. So I'm going to start off with how much sleep do you get? And to answer this question, it all depends on you. You have I would say you have about 85% control over how you want your schedule to look. The other I can't do math, however, 85. The other 15% is all in seniority and like what you get because of your seniority level. So on what days you want off, and what trips you want, yada yada yada, that's all on you. So and also depends on how much you fly, the trips that you get, what kind of layovers you get. So if you're flying 120 hours plus or around that area, you're not really going to get a lot of sleep because you're constantly flying. And if your layovers are not long, you're probably not going to get a lot of sleep either. The time differences, if you're doing a lot of international travel and then coming back home, your sleep schedule is kind of off that way. So it's a lot of factors. My sleep schedule has been fine. I haven't really, I do have problems getting to sleep sometimes, but that's usually after I've done an international trip. So, and also on my reserve month, because they can call you at any time, and because I commute, I have trouble sleeping, because to the fact that they can call you at like any time at night, you have to answer that phone call. So I get paranoid, and I'm constantly waking myself up. I'm like, oh my god, did they call? Oh my god, like checking my phone, and then it's hard to go back to sleep after that. Not only that, they can call you at 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, I need you at the airport in 2 hours. That's also, you have to wake up from your sleep and you have to go get ready for, wherever they want you to go. So it's just like a lot of factors. There's a lot of factors in. Like on my line month, like this month, I think I'm on my, oh, by the way, I am on a layover. I'm in Raleigh, Durham. But it's pretty early, so I'm going to go out later. But besides that, like I was saying, like this is probably like my 3rd trip this month, and that's by choice. I just sometimes like to fly the minimum as possible. Like anywhere between 75 and 90 hours a month is like my happy place. It's not too little, it's not too much. At this point right now, I don't feel the need to be flying 120 hours a month or more at this point in time right now. That may change, who knows, but right now I'm okay. I like my days. I like to have lots of days off. I like to use my benefits to go travel, whatever. So there's that. Like I said, sorry, I know it's a lot of rambling, but basically it just depends on your schedule. Right now I'm good. I'm not losing sleep. Next month's my reserve month. Ask me again, and then I'll tell you a different story. But it just depends on how much you fly. And then brings me to my next question is, how much is flight attendant school? Okay, if you were to ignore everything I have said so far in this video and any of my other videos, this is probably the most important thing I can tell you. If someone is telling you to pay for flight attendant school, to pay for a book on how to become a flight attendant, It is a scam. It is a waste of money. Do not do it. Let me tell you why. I can tell you, at least in in the US of A. I know I said that word, US of A. United States of America. All the airlines that I know of frown upon going to flight attendant school because they have to unteach you everything that they taught you, because every single airline is different. No two airlines are the same. No, like JetBlue, Delta, American, they all have different procedures. They have different planes. They have different everything. So I don't even know how flight attendant school works, because what are they going to teach you? They can't, like I said, like all the airlines, different planes, different procedures, different everything. Like, what are they going to teach you? How to serve a drink? Like, so that's a complete waste of money. I don't know about other countries what they ask of you, but if you are in the United States of America, do not go to flight attendant school. It's a waste of money. Do not buy a book on how to become a flight attendant. That's also a waste of money. Do not do online. I've seen crazy things like online courses on becoming a flight attendant, a guide to becoming a flight attendant. Do not read any of it, because it is complete garbage and a waste of your money and a waste of your time. Being a flight attendant, the only schooling that you need is high school diploma and the training they give you when you already have the job. Those are the two things that you need to worry about going to school for. Do not pay for, if they're asking you, I'm sorry, my face is bothering. If they are asking you to pay for anything, it's a complete scam. So there's that. I cannot stress that enough. Do not pay for anything. Which brings me to my next question, how to apply. Go on the website, whether it be Delta, United, American, US Airways, JetBlue, whatever airline it is, go to the website, go down to the bottom, you'll see a little link, or on top, or wherever it is on the website, click careers, click apply to become a flight attendant. It's that, I know, it's like, what? That's what you have to do. Like, literally, that's like applying for a normal job. You go, you apply, fill out the application, send in your resume. It's easy. Just fill it out. Now, advice on getting the job. Well, that was the next question. What they look for really is a good person. That's probably number 3. They look for a good person. But they're looking for lots of customer service experience. Whether it be restaurants, theme parks. Number 1 advice, like when it comes to customer service, if you live in Orlando, if you live in Texas, if you live in wherever that has a theme park, if you want to become a flight attendant, I highly recommend maybe going to work at a theme park, because let me tell you, I've done everything. I've worked at theme parks, I've worked at restaurants, I worked at a clothing store for a week. Just saying, if you're watching right now and you work at a clothing store, I have so much respect for you. All my respect goes out for you, because I cannot do it. I don't know how you do it, how you keep picking up those clothes after people throw them on the floor and constantly folding, and oh my god, it was a nightmare. And anyway, that's besides the point. Like I said, I've done every job. What I think the theme park teaches you so much about people and customer service and things that not a lot of other jobs can offer. Working for a theme park, I've handled lots and lots of people at one time. I have to learn how to talk to people, how to respect people, how to respect my coworkers, how to accept different, just different things. Like, you work with so many kind of different people, and you come across I've probably dealt with every single kind of person that there is in the world working at a theme park. Race, background, religion, everything. I've seen it all. I've dealt with, you deal with angry people all the time. You deal with having to calm down situations, how to talk to people in a certain way for them not to get upset. Like, theme park, you do everything working at a theme park. I've only worked at rides, and I did one guest relations job at one of the theme parks I worked at. But working rides, everything about safety, I learned safety is number one when it comes to rides. So you have that, you have the safety aspect of it, you have the guest service aspect of it. It's everything. So if you can work at a theme park, I highly, highly, highly recommend working in a theme park. Now, if you don't have a theme park near you, restaurant is the next best thing. I say that because you deal with people, you deal with serving food. Another big thing is you deal with, on the plane, you're going to be serving alcohol. And, in restaurants you serve alcohol. Checking ID, like having to remember to check IDs, to know when you see people have had enough to stop serving. That's probably like the biggest thing, especially in the air. Something with their alcohol level, they could probably drink a certain amount on the ground, but then they get in the air and they get drunk a whole lot faster in the air. So you have to have those red flags to know when to stop them, how to stop them without getting them upset or offended or embarrassed, yada yada yada. I think you do a really good job of that, learning that working at a restaurant. So also that's like so much customer experience too. You want to do everything you can to get that tip in a restaurant, so you're going to be the best you can be, and that's something that they really look for. The restaurant looks great on a resume. Theme park, just saying, theme park is awesome. Clothing store though, anything customer service really, but those are my top two number ones that I would consider working at if you want to become a flight attendant. Third would be a clothing store. It's customer service. Another thing is what they look for is, do you have volunteer experience? They want to see, basically what they're looking for is, like I said, if you're a good person. Probably the number one thing that I was told constantly during training was, they can teach you how to become a flight attendant, but they can't teach you how to be a good person. So that's my advice on getting the job. Just make yourself look like a good person. I mean, I hope you are a good person, but make that shown that you care about people. And the last but not least, what are all the right things to do at your flight attendant interview? I did a video on what not to do at your flight attendant interview, and basically just do the complete opposite of what I told you not to do, and you'll be fine. But just like my biggest things are smile all the time, smile at everyone, be nice to everyone you meet. That's all I have to say about it. Just from the time you get to that airport to the time you get back, be nice to everyone. You never know. So smile, be nice, let your true colors come out. Like if you are a genuinely very good person, they will see. So there's that. I think that's it. Don't really know what else to say, but so that's it, or that's all I can think of. I'm sorry. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching again. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I get so happy when I get an email that I got a new subscriber. It's just so awesome. And then I'm like, oh my god, I have to make a video, but this is the only time I've been able to sit down and make one because of this long layover, which has been awesome. But I'm actually moving, so I'll be able to make more videos soon when I move. I'll be in a comfortable position where I feel comfortable, talking to the camera, where I don't have like people watching me, like my little sisters or someone like saying, "Oh, what are you doing?" So yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest to. I want to get at least maybe 2 to 4 videos a month. Like that's my goal. If I can get 2 to 4 videos a month, awesome. So yeah, guys, keep the questions coming. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Give me advice. What can I do to better my videos? What can I do better? Just, help me out. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you guys. I know when I was going through the process that I was freaked out. I didn't know what to do, what to expect, I didn't know anything. So watching everyone on YouTube had made my experience so much better. And not saying that everyone on YouTube hasn't been doing an amazing job, but sometimes I felt like they could answer more questions. So that's what I'm here for. I want every single question that you have, and I want to do my best to answer it. Whether it's just commenting back or messaging you or whatever, I promise I will get back to you. What else? Oh, so many people have been commenting on my, I can't speak, I'm so sorry. Commenting on my videos, saying that they're about to go to training, about to go to interviews. I want to say congratulations, that it's so awesome that you've made it this far. Keep going, you got this. For everyone going to training, it's such an experience, and it's going to get overwhelming. You're gonna get stressed out, but my biggest piece of advice is they're probably gonna give you your 2 months of lessons in one day, and they're gonna show you exactly what you're gonna be doing each day. My biggest advice is ignore everything, just focus on today. Take everything day by day. Do not look at what you're doing next week. Do not look at what you're doing tomorrow. Focus on what you're doing today. Learn what they're teaching you today. Soak in everything today, and then worry about tomorrow. Because if you start thinking, oh, we're doing this week, we're doing this next, like your head's going to explode, and you're gonna get overly stressed. It's not gonna be good. So my advice is just take everything day by day. Breathe. You got this. You're awesome. You made it this far. Obviously, they say amazing potential in you, and you're gonna get through it. Just get through those tests. Be nice to everyone. Be a good person. Yeah, just have fun. It's definitely an experience, and your classmates are gonna become your best friends. Hopefully. So just take it all in. No one else will be able to know what you go through better than your classmates. So rely on your classmates. Form study groups. If you don't get something, ask questions. Do not be ashamed to ask questions. Questions save you from getting a wrong answer on your test, which could possibly end your career of being a flight attendant. Ask as many questions as possible. Make sure you know what you're talking about. Make sure you know what you understand what they're trying to teach you. So yeah, good luck, and I believe in you guys. Good job, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and see you real soon. Bye.